Alrighty, welcome back to Mr. Levy's math rule. Now, last session we looked at adding fractions with mixed numbers. Now, in this session we are going to look at subtracting fractions with mixed numbers. All right, so subtracting fractions with mixed numbers. All right. Now, here we have two questions. We have 3 and 4 fifths minus 1 and 2 thirds. Alright? Now, like we did in our last session, we are going to convert these mixed numbers to improper fractions, right? And remember we said an improper fraction is one in which the numerator is bigger than the denominator. Alright? So let's go. So we now have 3 times 5, so we multiply the whole number by the denominator, then we add the numerator. So 3 times 5 is 15, 15 plus 4 is 19. So 19 over 5 minus 1 times 3 is 3, 3 plus 2 that makes 5. So that's 5 over 3. Now we follow the same principle, we now need to find the denominator. Alright? Now the denominator, the LCM, or common denominator. Some persons call them common denominator. Now we may say the least common multiple, same thing. Alright? So the least common multiple for 5 and 3 is 15. Alright? Then we say 5 into 15 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So 5 into 15 is 3. Then we say 3 times 19. So 3 nines 27. Alright, 2. 3 1, 3 and 2, that's 5. So that's 57 minus 3 into 15 is 5. Right, and 5 times 5 is 25. And let's go over that again. So we are converting this mixed number to an improper fraction. Right? So we say 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 4 is 19. We put that back over the denominator. Alright? Then we come across here and we say 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 2, that makes 5. Alright, so then we put it back over the denominator. That makes 5 over 3. Then we go ahead and we find our least common multiple. The least common multiple for 5 and 3 is 15. Alright? Then we say 5 into 15 is 3. 3 times 19 is 57. Then we say 3 into 15 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Now we can go ahead and we can subtract 25 from 57. So we say 7 minus 5. That gives us 2. Or 5 from 7 is 2. 2 from 5 is 3. So we have 32 over 15. Now, if we were to simplify this, we need to ask ourselves, how many times can we get 15 out of 32? Right? And that would be 2 and 2 over 15. Right? So we are dividing 32 by 15, and that gives us 2 times. Right? 2 times 15 is 30, remainder 2. Alright? So that's our answer right there. Now let's hop across to the other one. Let me erase this. Okay, so we follow the same principle here. So we go ahead and we are going to convert this 7 and 3/8 to an improper fraction. Alright? So we do 7 times 8. So the whole number times the denominator. So 7 times 8, 7 8 is 56. 56 plus 3, 1, 2, 3. So 56, 57, 58, 59. So 59 over the numerator, the denominator, which is 8, minus 5 times 2, that gives us 10. 10 plus 1 gives us 11. So that's 11 over 2. Right? Now we need to go ahead and find our least common multiple. Right? Now the least common multiple of 8 and 2 is what? 8, because 8 will go into itself once and 2 will go into 8 4 times. So the least common multiple is 8. 8 into 8 is 1. 1 times 59 is 59. Minus 2 into 8 is 4. 4 times 11, that gives us 44. Alright? Now we can go ahead and we can do our subtraction. Alright? So we say 59 minus 44. 4 from 9 is 5. And 4 from 5 is 1 over 8. Alright? So we have 15 over 8. If we simplify that, it gives us what? How many times can we get 8 from 15? 1 time, and remainder 7. Right? So that's 7 over 8. So our answer will be 1 and 7/8 in the simplest or lowest form. Okay? Okay, now let's do 2 more. So we have 5 and 3/4 minus 2 and 1/6. Okay? Now let's go ahead. Let me erase this side so we're not confused. Alright? So we now have 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 3, that gives us 23. So that will be 23 over 4. Right? So we say 4 5 20 plus 3, 23. Put that back over our denominator. Minus 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13 over 6. Now we find our least common multiple. The least common multiple of 4 and 6 is what? 12. Good. So 4 into 12 is 3. 3 times 23 is what? 4 into 12 is 3. 3 times 23. 3 is 9. 3 2 is 6. So that's 69. Minus 6 into 12 is 2. 2 times 13 is 26. Good. Then we are going to now take 26 from 69. So 6 from 9 is 3. And 2 from 6 is 4. That's 43 over 12. And that gives us what? How many times can we get 43, 12 from 43? So that will be 3 times and 11. 12, 4, no, sorry. So 3 12s, 36. So that's 7 over 12. Right? So 3 12 36. 36 plus 7. 7 and 6 is 13. That's 43. Okay? Alright. In the questions you have again, you can always put them in the chat or the comment, and I'll address them for you. Alright? So it's not too hard. As I always do recommend that you just practice. It takes a practice. Right? Let's do one more. So we have 4 and 1 over 6 minus 2 and a half. Right? So let's do the same thing again. Now, let's back up a little. Remember, I was saying when we were doing addition, and if you you can add the whole numbers first and just put them aside. Now, when it gets to subtraction, it becomes a little bit trickier, right? Because if you were to subtract the whole numbers and put them aside, right, you say 4 minus 2, that would be 2, right? Then you have 1/6 minus a half. Now a half is bigger than 1/6, right? So you have to know one borrow one from the two that you have over here, and that will make it a little more challenging. All right. So that's why I advise that when you're doing fractions, when you're adding or subtracting fractions, you convert your mixed fractions. You just convert them to improper fractions. All right. I find that you make less mistakes that way. Alright? So we say 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1, that's 25 over 6. Minus 2 2 is 4 plus 1, that makes 5 over 2. Let's go again. So 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25 over 6. Minus 2 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 makes 5 over 2. then our LCM, or least common multiple, of 4, 6 and 2 would be 6. Right? So 6 into 6 is 1, 1 times 25 is 25, minus 2 into 6 is 3, 3 times 5 is 15. Then we say 15 from 25, or 25 minus 15, doesn't matter which way you say it. Right? So 25 minus 15, that gives us 10. So 5 minus 5, 5 minus 5 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1 over 6. Simplify that, we get 1 and 4 over 6. Now 4 over 6, 4 over 6 can be written as 2/3, right? So we are simplifying, so we say 2 into 4 is 2, 2 into 6 is 3, right? So you write it, we say we write it in its lowest term, or its simplest form, right? So in its lowest term, 4 over 6 would be equivalent to 2/3, right? So I can rewrite this as 1 and 2/3, okay? Alright, now that's all for now. Again, I'm encouraging you to go ahead, find similar questions and work on them. Alright, I'm going to put 3 here, or 2, and you can go ahead and you can work on them. Alright, you take care. Alright, you can just get some from your textbook, or I put some in the comment section and you can work on them. Alright, so see you in the next session. And again, as usual, just subscribe to the channel, share with your friends so that they too can learn more. Alright, blessings.